let's give a warm welcome to Joe Montoya.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you for all coming here. Appreciate you being here. I just want to say something about the Harvard Music. I've been with Ovation Guitars since 1988, and when I started working with Ovation Guitar, I used to sell to Stevie's grandfather, Toby. And then I actually had the opportunity to work when Stevie's father, Steve, came on to work at the Harvard Music. I worked with him, and now I'm working with Stevie and Steve. So I've been through, going on 3 generations, and the 4th coming on the way. So I've been fortunate enough. There's a lot to be said about. Rick was touching on not every store is going out of business, and this is one of those family-run businesses. It's really a cool place to be. They really take care of you. I've known this. I've seen this for 22 years. They're around. You get personal service. You get friendly service. You get professional. There's professional teachers, musicians, performers. These people work their business. It's their family. It's their lives. And, you really have to support that small business. That mom and pop shop, so to speak, and they have another store in Corona too. So that's a testament to how much they give to the community, and I feel fortunate to be part of that 50 years. And I just want to thank you, and please extend that to your dad and to Toby how grateful I am, and Ovation to be part of that. So the Harvard Music, please support these guys. This is the place. These shops are just untouchable in my opinion. So. Anyway, I work with Ovation Guitars. We're owned by KNC Music, and ultimately we're owned by Fender. Fender owns us all. So, but I want to talk about Ovation Guitars. In 1966, aeronautical engineer Charlie Kamian invented what he thought was a better sounding acoustic guitar. Now, Charlie has a great background in aerospace, and he and Igor Sikorsky pioneered vertical flight. They essentially invented the helicopter. But Charlie's a musician, and in his younger years, around before college, he actually won a gig and auditioned to tour with the Jimmy Dorsey Band. So he was a real working musician, a playing musician. However, he had a passion for aerospace, and so he got into vertical flight and became one of the pioneers. In '66, he had this helicopter company that was a Fortune 500 company, and he decided to diversify and get into commercial markets. And ultimately, he got into music. And once he got into music distribution, he decided he wanted to do something, and he built a better sounding acoustic guitar. And Ovation Guitar is essentially the sum of aeronautical engineers and traditional guitar luthiers built this Ovation Guitar. And back in 1966, recording studios were just really huge. They took up entire buildings. Now you have a recording studio right here in this acoustic guitar. So that's what I'm here to talk about, is the Ovation iDea guitar. And right off the bat, as Rick was saying, you really want something reliable and something that is a workable guitar. And Ovation is a very hard-working guitar. We've had many artists over the years, anybody from Paul McCartney to John Bon Jovi to Shakira. You could just go list of great performers who perform with Ovation Guitars. Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin, anybody from Poison, the band. They play with Ovation Guitars. All kinds of musicians. They use them because they're great sounding acoustic guitars. They're very roadworthy, and they sound great if you're playing out. So. And this is the newest one to come along, the Ovation iDea guitar. This is a great sounding, great feeling acoustic guitar. You get a real value when you buy this guitar. And it's a great sound acoustically and great acoustic electrically. And now we've come out with this iDea preamp. You can record your idea. You can capture any idea every time. You don't need to reach for that handheld recorder or go turn on your Pro Tools recording device. It's right here in the preamp, and it's simple to use. Essentially, it's an MP3 recorder, and it also allows you to play back. So as far as a recording tool, it's amazing. It has a little microphone in here. You can sing and play. It also has built-in lessons, guitar lessons that are put in here from workshoplive.com. There's many different lessons, and there's hundreds and hundreds of lessons that are free at ovationidea.com. Also, there are jam tracks in here. If you're a musician, if you play, if you need just something to just keep your chops up, keep your playing vibe going, there's jam tracks, different styles of music, and you can download hundreds of those at ovationidea.com. And they're free, they're absolutely free. There's no charge. Even if you don't own an Ovation Idea guitar, you can go to that site and download jams, and everything is MP3 format. This here is the Ovation Idea guitar. It retails for around $829, and it goes for $599, and it's a great value. The guitars that you see up here are Ovation guitars that have been retrofitted with the Ovation Idea preamp. So that's the cool thing about the Ovation Idea preamp, is that if this guitar doesn't work for you, this style, this color, you have many different ones to choose from. And Nancy has an Ovation guitar that's been retrofitted with the Ovation Idea preamp. So the cool thing about it is the package, you can buy the package separately, that's $429, and your best price is usually $199 on the internet. So you can retrofit, if you already own an Ovation guitar, as long as it has this shape, which we call the kidney bean shape, preamp receptacle, you could retrofit, you could buy the retrofit package and put your guitar preamp into your guitar. Or you can go and you can shop here and buy a guitar that may not be here and have that guitar retrofitted with the Idea preamp. So we thought of everything. We even thought of an auxiliary input here. On the Ovation Idea guitar, there's an auxiliary input, and if you want to record any, like from your iPod or any other recording device that you can shrink down to this mini jack, it'll take it in and convert it to MP3 format, and it'll be stored on here as a recorded track. And this is very valuable if you're a professional musician and you have a solo gig and you can just have that vacuum. Nancy Sanchez here is our Idea clinician for the evening, and she's going to go through all these, all the features. She's going to go through the jam tracks, some of the songwriting capabilities, some of the backing tracks capabilities, and as a teacher, we've talked about this, how useful of a tool it is. If you're taking lessons and you own an Ovation Idea guitar, you can go into your classroom and say, all right, teacher, record the lesson on the Idea guitar. Then you can take it home and practice with your, if you're on your way home, if your mom and dad are driving you, or you can take it home and practice. And you won't lose that lesson, the spontaneity, and you also learn, you get to really emulate and hear how it sounded when you were first taught it, so you can practice over and over again. But all that Nancy gives, all that good stuff. So anyway, you have the Ovation Idea songs, and very exciting, young and up-and-coming artist. So without that, also a teacher, she teaches as well. She teaches here and a songwriter. So without any further ado from me, it's Nancy Sanchez.
Thank you so much. Since this is catering to the songwriters, I want to do a song that I wrote. It's called Sunny Day. And yeah, it's my way of opening the clinic. Sunny day, windy day. Seems I love you more today than yesterday. Cause when we are apart, I can't sleep in the dark. And I hope that everybody stays awake. And if they don't, will you look for me to keep me from the cold? Will you love me until the day we're old? Will you give me sweet caresses, baby? And tell me that you'll be my man, be my man. From the corner of my eye, I can see you smiling. Won't you tell me that you'll be my man, be my man? And I will be a woman too, and give you everything I can. And I will be a woman too, and give you everything I can. Oh, 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 oh.